What's up, guys? I'm Honorary, and this is Celebrity Obsessions. This week, we're talking about the Australian hunk, Harry Jowsey. Let's jump into his career.
The social media personality and model rose to fame, sort of, after his 2018 appearance on New Zealand's Heartbreak Island. He currently has over 2 million Instagram followers, and his TikTok currently has about 3 million followers. In 2017, he co-founded an eyewear company, Kensington, with his best friend, Kristen Barbich. He has done modeling for Calvin Klein and Tommy Hilfiger, and then in 2020, he competed on the Netflix dating show Too Hot to Handle, which I think is really what put him on the map, because who didn't watch that? I don't even know how to describe that show. That was one of the weirdest things I've ever
It was
seen.
so interesting though. Like, it was such a cool twist on like a regular dating show. Like, I loved it.
Yeah, and he had such a big personality in that show that everyone watching was like, dude, what is going on here?
But him and Francesca, in my opinion, carried the show kind of on their backs. I mean, like, I know. What do you think? Let's hear.
The ending made me so mad. I was so upset that everyone got the same amount of money when they were the ones who were like, you know what I mean? Like, let's just kiss. Like, let's just, you know, like, whatever. Like, let's touch,
I feel like without that, though, if people had adhered to all the rules, it would have just been like, okay, what am I here for? Like, give me the drama. This is what I tuned in for. This is why we watch reality TV.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. But Harry Jowsey, whoa, he came into the studio last week. Oh my gosh, from the moment he walked in to when he walked out, like, I was just like, whoa, total soon. I think also the way he carries himself and just how he's so funny and he's literally just so nice. I think, honestly, that is the best experience I've had meeting a celebrity. Okay, so as far as his relationships, we had Georgia Byers, who was a Heartbreak Island contestant with him, but they broke up 6 months after filming for the show ended. And, you know, the one most notable, Francesca on Too Hot to Handle, the very controversial couple. They confirmed their relationship in April, you know, when everything broke and when they were popping off on Netflix. But they recently broke up in June 2020. It seemed like they were pretty serious to me, like even on the reunion. Did you see that snippet where it was like he proposed or everything? Yeah, like it was kind of how they talked about that they had even talked about getting married. So for them to break up, I mean, kind of surprised but not surprised, because it was just such a public relationship and, you know, people drop like flies.
Yeah, and you know what? It was like a reality show as well. So people were like, I feel like it's different when people ship you and like people are like rooting for you. Like, I watched this entire show for you guys to end up together, so you better end up together. You know, like there's that pressure as well.
So his style is pretty LA. It's pretty like Brad and Chad vibe kind of thing. But he wears a ton of like button downs, printed shirts. Like, I mean, he has really cute style, like don't get me wrong. But he's also like, he's sponsored by Fashion Nova Men and Boohoo, which I think is kind of cool. Yeah, but he has like pretty LA-esque style. And I think it's funny because he's obviously from Australia, but he'll always wear like hats, and they'll be, sometimes he'll wear them frontwards or like backwards, but they're always like American like sports teams. I don't know why, I think that's just funny, but it's like all across the board with him, and I think it's interesting that he's just very American now.
Lives in LA.
You know, just a very like stereotypical LA dude. But yeah, he has like pretty attractive like style. I'm definitely not opposed to it. Very laid back, very chill, and you know.
Yeah, and his jeans are always, you know, cuffed at the bottom and very like form-fitting.
Yeah,
and then he'll always have the white sneaker or whatever shoes he's rocking.
Yeah, good point.
You know, going back to his like style, whatever. I guess like slogans and sayings and stuff like that can be like a form of like, you know, expressing yourself and your personality just the same way your style is. What does like pasta mean? Like, what does like?
Is that a thing he says?
Yes.
Yeah, because in the show, do you remember he was saying like, not a little pasta, like with his accent?
Like, what does that mean?
I think that's just, honestly, like, I think it's just something like from Australia.
But like, why a pasta? Like, why not like?
Honestly,
like pastas are cute.
Okay, we're gonna have to go to Australia and ask them, because
Wait, what'd you say about?
Like, she said,
like sneaky?
Yeah.
He says like naughty little. Yeah.
That's
like
that. I don't know about that one.
I think possums are like
whatever.
so ugly, but the way he says it makes
It's
I
the
think it's just
accent.
so funny to me. Like, it's just so out there. It's kind of like, and I feel like that's why people just think it's so funny and they'll like repeat it, because it kind of on the show it's kind of like, you know, very on brand, quote unquote. But it's just so out there. It's like, what the heck? That's what makes you laugh
The
about it.
first time he said it on the show, I was like, wait, like I have to rewind. Like if someone ever called me a possum, like I would be so offended.
You're like, what is that supposed to mean?
Yeah, I think in that show they would just say the most out there things because they were all international, so that's what made it so funny. Like within the accent, just as out there things. Again, with Chloe, she was always saying like banter, like oh they have good banter, like
I love
it was
their
just like
accent.
what is banter? And I don't know, it was just so fun, and that's why it was so entertaining. Oh, reality TV, man.
Now you know why we love Harry Jowsey. Who are you obsessed with? Follow us at Hollywire for more of your celebrity obsessions.